Hi guys, today I want to discuss DHOF 8.5 question. So in this question we have two systems, one is pandemonium and condominium. Let's say um, this is 1 and this is 2. So for this we have given a partial molar heat of mixing for this system, but actually this is wrong. It's actually delta H of Cn is given. Now we need to find the heat of mixing, which is the delta H mix. So we already know that delta H mix total is like the mole fraction of first part into the partial molar property of the first part plus mole fraction into the partial molar property of the second one. So we will use this relation. So we already know delta H 2. So we need to obtain this one. After that we can obtain this one very easily. So we know from the Gibbs-Duhem equation that summation of components from 1 to 2 nk and delta bk is of partial molar property is 0. So actually this is d. So now when we expand this, we have d b1 partial property plus d delta b2 partial property equals to 0. That means delta b1 partial molar property is nothing but, so this is, we can divide by summation of nk. So this would become mole fraction, right? So the mole fraction of 2 by mole fraction of 1 into partial molar property of 2. So here, what do we have is, we have the second component here. So for this part, what we do is, we have only one differential. So we divide by dx2 and multiply with dx2. So now we can do what is integration. So what we do is we integrate, and for this integration we get partial molar property of 1 is equals to, we integrate from x to 0 to x2 equals to x2. So x2 by x1 into the partial molar property. So this is the integration. So here we do the differential and then we integrate it. So let's keep going forward on what we have to do. So we have delta H C and partial property is nothing but this one. So let's take Pn equals to 1 and Cn equals to 2. So based on that we have delta H of 2 is equals to, let's take this as some constant A. So A equals to 12,500. So we have A x Pn square into, we have x1 square into x2, right? So we have this equation. Now we need to get the partial molar property of first one. That is nothing but integration from here to x2 equals to x2. Then we divide by x2 by x1. We then differentiate this. We put this term here. A x1 square into x2 into dx2. So this is a derivative, not partial derivative. So then we need to express x1 in terms of 1 minus x2. So I do that here. So what happens is x2 equals to, let's put this integrals here like this. A comes out because it's a constant. D by dx2, I have 1 minus x2 whole square into x2 into dx2. So we can do this like in two parts. So first we differentiate with x2, then we have 1 minus x2 square, right? Plus, now when we take x2 common and we differentiate this term, so we'll get 2 times into minus 1 inside, then 1 minus x2, right? So we have this term into a x2 by x1 in dx2. So what we do is x1 is, again, we can write this as 1 minus x2. So 1 minus x2 cancels here and here. So what we are left is a into x2 into 1 minus x2 minus 2x2 into dx2. We have to do this one. So finally I can take a outside. I have x2 into 1 minus 3x2 dx2 integration. So this simplifies to x2 minus 3x2 square by dx2. So that would be x2 square by 2 minus 3x2 square cube, x2 cube by 3 into a. So this has a definite integral which has limits from 0 to x2. So that would be a into x2 square by 2 minus x2 cube. So what I do is I take x2 square common, then I would be left with x2 minus half, right? So this is delta h1. Now I will go to delta h mix equals to x1 into delta h1 bar plus x2 into delta h2 bar. So what I know is this is, now I'll do it. So this is x1 into a into x2 square into x2 minus half plus x2 into a x1 square x2. So I have a x1 square x2. So I can take x1 x1 x2 x2 square x2 common. So I take a x1 x2 common out. So I'll be left with x2 into x2 minus half plus, no, I could take a x2 square out common. So I'll be have x2 minus half plus x1. So that would be, this would be 1 minus x2. So then you will have this and this term cancels out. So you have 1 minus half, which is half. So you have a by 2 x1 x2 square. So which is nothing but 6250. No. You will have 6500. Six 250 x1 x2 square. So this is the delta H mix. So now we do the plotting for this. So for that, the plot we will do in MATLAB. So here I am showing how to plot the DHOF 8.5 question plot. So we have 6250 into x into 1 minus x power 2. So we'll plot this using an animated line which has a color red and a line width 4, and I'm giving the window of the figure these dimensions, which is like a rectangle, and then I do add points. I use for loop to access all the points, 100 points. I'm giving line space, so it's an equal spacing from 0 to 1. So it starts from 0 and it ends at 1, the x value, and it has 100 values in between that, and I go in a loop from 1 to that final value of x. Then I add my points and I give my animated line here with the x and y points, and I draw them on the window. So let's see how this plot looks like. So this is how the plot looks like. You can increase the plot time by actually running like this. So if you give 1000 points between x from 0 to 1, it plots all those points. So you can see there is a peak here, which is not exactly like a parabola. It is a little different than a parabola. This is a parabola, and for that I am multiplying x, so you will have a difference here. So thank you. Thank you for watching this video. If you like the content, please click on the like button and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any comments, please do comment below and let us know what content makes you interesting.